Gary's got what's known as a little weenus, all right? And for people that have little weenuses, they have to compensate with it by, doing things that kind of make people forget about the little weenus. Corvette drivers are often said that, hey, the bigger the hood, the smaller the good. So what's actually going on with Gary and the SEC this time? Well, it has to do with crypto exchanges and custody, with word on the street being that most crypto exchanges in the US will not pass the muster. Ooh la la, the market is red, and the reason why has to do with, yes, more action from Gary Gensler and the SEC. Bitcoin down 1.6% last 24 hours to 23,303. ETH sitting at 1630, down 1.25%. XRP under scrutiny by the SEC, 37.3, and you've got XLM at 8.6, down 0.79%. Coinbase Silvergate partnership ends. Nope, this one does not have to do with the SEC. Well, wait a minute, kind of, it does. Coinbase has mentioned its abundance of caution in light of recent developments due to the delay of its former partner Silvergate's annual report, because the SEC audited it and they were like, yo, there's some things messed up with your report. So Coinbase was like, you know what? We're really nervous about your lack of funds, lack of liquidity. So we're going to tell our clients, yeah, let's not be doing any more work with Silvergate. Coinbase will be facilitating institutional client cash transactions with our other banking partners and have taken proactive action to help ensure that client experience no impact from this change. Coinbase has selected Signature Bank effective immediately and is asking its customers to update their Coinbase withdrawal instructions to this New York-based commercial bank. Here is the tweet from Coinbase. At Coinbase, all client funds continue to be safe, accessible, and available. In light of recent developments and out of an abundance of caution, Coinbase is no longer accepting or initiating payments to or from Silvergate. If you want, you can follow me on Twitter. That is linked below. Why? Because I break some of the stories early on Twitter. All right, so now let's go to Silvergate, and you can see, yeah, dumpster fire. High of over 200. Now they are sitting at $7.46. Let's go over the last 3 months, and we're talking about from the time frame of FTX. So let's zoom out just a little bit more, and you could see FTX exposure. They were sitting right at $50 and have fallen quite heavily since. What's going on with the SEC? It has to do with little PP. Breaking U.S. SEC chair drops another bomb for crypto exchanges. Coinbase in trouble. This is the second time that the SEC Gensler has expressed his skepticism regarding the possibility that cryptocurrency exchanges serving as secure and certified custodians for investment advisors. Gensler had previously made a similar comment along these lines when he penalized Kraken's crypto staking services. During a meeting of the Investor Advisory Committee, Gensler announced the proposed rule would direct investment advisors to look for qualified custodians for the storage of assets, including cryptocurrency. Additionally, he stated that crypto exchanges should not be deemed safe in light of the aforementioned guidelines. All right, so what does this mean? All right, so essentially, and you know what, let's go big screen quick. Essentially, what Gensler is saying here is that exchanges will not be able to host your crypto, right? FTX fell, not your keys, not your crypto. Celsius now, right? People got screwed with that. So what Gensler is doing here is actually a good thing for people, but it's kind of the ways that they're going about it. Because here's the problem. Protecting people is smart, all right? Not your keys, not your crypto. We get that. The issue, though, is now who would be the custodians of your crypto? Traditional finance. Oh, okay, again, money gets funneled over into traditional finance. But think about what that does now to crypto exchanges in the US. They would now have to pay someone for custody of their assets, right? Almost like a safe deposit box, something like that. You know, like a bank account, right? You're paying for custody of your money, the fees. So now Coinbase, whose earnings are down, crypto volume is down, prices are still down, is now going to have an extra cost, right? This extra cost now they're going to have to pay, that's going to eat profit out of their books. This is crazy. So yes, protecting customers is a good thing, but the problem is it funnels more money into traditional finance, and that's where the whole part of this crypto thing is coming from. We want to get away from traditional finance methods, centralized finance and so forth, and be its own system over there. Gensler closed his speech on cryptocurrencies by stating that Congress has endowed the SEC with new powers to expand the custody rule as a consequence of the financial crisis and Bernie Madoff's frauds. The extended custody regulation would ensure that investment advisors do not misuse, lose, or act irresponsibly with their clients' money. I totally agree, but we know this is Gensler's way of shutting down crypto, shutting down exchanges, and funneling money to his traditional finance friends. And if you want to read this, as always, any article you see in this video will be linked in the description below. What's the this? It's his prepared remarks where he talks about his announcements. It's all listed in here with the links provided. All right, so this one here definitely has me a little 50-50. So yes, in one way, I like the idea that we're helping out the consumer, because there were a whole bunch of people that even with Celsius's program with the stable coins got screwed out of their money. Celsius got to keep it. They got to pay their employees bonuses with crypto that they got to keep, because the judge was like, yeah, you know, based on the agreement, you know, not your keys, not your crypto. Basically, that's what was going on. So in one way, this is good. Why? Because Gensler's like, you know what? We got to stop that from happening. Exchanges should not be allowed to touch or do what they, you know, can and want with your crypto. That should not be allowed, right? That should be whoa, bad. But on the other hand, it's how he's going about it. And it's then who's going to have custody of the crypto stuff. Okay, do you really think you're going to be getting really good juice on trading, like free trades and all that, if Coinbase and all these other exchanges out there are going to have to pay some other bank or whoever for custody of their crypto, and they would just be like the portal or the exchange house for it? That would cost us, you and I, so much more when it comes to trading. So those of you guys that like do big volume trades, there's no way you would get any free trading services. That would be gone. I don't know. I'm not happy with Gary Gensler. I mean, definitely thinking, you know, más pequeño, right? I mean, this is just frustrating. Very frustrating. Now, on the other hand, hey, I get it. Because Celsius did burn people. FTX did burn people. They did screw with people's money. I get that. But where's the middle ground of working with these companies? Now, if you want to see more action from Gary Gensler as of late, that's this video right here. Piss on Gary. Thank you very much for the various levels of support for this channel. I'm going to get in a run. Until we meet again, you cool cats, have a great rest of your day.